I just heard the most wonderful, inspiring talk.
It was truly inspiring.
The event is amazing. Being able to hear Terry talk and give the story that he has with his show, very inspirational.
Tonight, 10 Total Divas are packing their bags for the adventure.
Welcome to the jungle.
Oh my God, you're Louie.
Of a lifetime. They must survive a merciless jungle, paired with hardcore survivalists.
We even have the Boy Scouts of America.
So I find out that I'm going to be the oldest person on this show. My wife is laughing at me. She's like, oh my God, you're the Tog. Tog, what's that? You're the token old guy, dude. It's like, great, thanks for that. I mean, it's like, oh, it's really cute they got the old guy on there. It's really cute they've got that demographic represented, but he gonna die.
Terry and Natalie, you are the Kicking
Oh my God!
champions, and you have earned a $500,000. Oh my
Wow. Thank you all so much. Hey, let me ask you a question. Have you ever reached for a goal and failed? Yeah. Maybe it was a business goal, maybe it was a financial goal of some sorts, maybe a weight loss goal, or maybe a marital goal. But whatever it was, you're really pumped up, you're really going to do it this time. But over time, the passion faded and life seemed to get in the way, and you didn't reach that goal again. I want you guys, everybody now, get ready to help me out on something. I'm going to start a phrase, and if you know the end to the phrase, I'm going to ask you to finish the phrase for me. Can you do that for me? Okay, good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, get ready. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? We all know that phrase. We've all heard that a million times. It's been engraved into us. And I'm here to tell you that might be one of the most dangerous phrases for a business that could possibly exist. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the way we do things around here. We've always done it that way. Have you heard things like that before? Absolutely. Here's the problem with complacency in a business. You are either moving forward or you are moving backward. You are never sitting still.
The one thing you admire in a speaker is how he can use his speaking voice and ability with the audience. He brings them up. He cools them down.
That's when you make the decision to succeed. Now, here's the thing about the decision to succeed, and I think you all will agree with me because you're all successful people in real estate. It's a pretty good crowd here, you know? I think you'd agree that the decision to succeed does not happen once, right? You don't go to just a really cool conference like this and go, yes, I'm going to be a multimillionaire, and it happens, right? No, the decision to succeed doesn't just happen once. It happens every single day. In fact, several times a day by the actions you take and do not take. Is that correct? Absolutely. So I decided to succeed. And this is what my path to success looked like, right? No! Oh, y'all been around a while, right? But it's amazing. It's what people think the path to success looks like. Is that correct? Yeah, I can't speak for you guys, but my path to success looked a little bit more like this. Is that a little more right? Oh my gosh, see if I would try for a goal. I'd be all excited. I'm really going to do it this time, man. I'm going to make it. But over time, the passion faded. Things got in the way. And suddenly I found out I hadn't reached my goals again. Has that happened to anybody else here? Yeah. All right, cool. And the other one just failed to raise your hands.
He was outstanding. I think everyone should hear him speak.
It was great. Very dynamic, very inspirational. You know, for me, this is my first year in the lending business, and it was incredibly inspirational, especially.
Oh, he's awesome. He's awesome. Very personable. I love the real life stories. A lot of time you'll go and hear speakers and they try to give you a phony story. His was a real story. It was awesome.
And here's the beautiful thing about that. Somebody will work only so hard for X dollars an hour. Is that right? You bet. And if they find X plus one somewhere else, they're gone. But people will die for a cause. If you can have a vision that they can buy into, they are yours forever. And this is something I absolutely know. If you light a fire underneath somebody, they will stomp it out the second you walk away. But if you build a fire inside of them, it'll burn forever.
You are the manufacturers. You are the business people. You're the ones that took this from a desolate land into a world superpower. So, as a veteran, as somebody that has put my life on the line for this, thank you. Thank you for continuing the fight. Thank you for not going to sleep, but being filled with this amazing resolve that's going to be the future of the world. On behalf of my brothers and sisters who are on active duty right now, putting their lives on the line for this country, thank you for continuing the fight. And on behalf of my fallen brothers and sisters who made the ultimate sacrifice, God bless you for not letting that sacrifice be in vain. Thank you for everything you're doing. Thank you for continuing the fight. God bless you. And absolutely, God bless this beacon of light, the United States of America. Thank you all. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Raw, real, brought the energy, and it was just really fun.
You've got all three main engines of the space shuttle combined, firing at full power. All of that force, all that potential. 8 bolts holding this thing back. At T-0, explosive charges go off within those bolts and blow them apart so they can no longer hold that thing back from what it was meant to achieve. Are y'all ready with me on this one?
He did a great job. His energy was wonderful. The thread of the stories throughout the entire topic was really nice.
In the military, we have a saying, there's no such thing as atheists in foxholes. Because when somebody is trying to kill you, you find God, right? I will say the same thing for making cold calls though, because I have never been so afraid as when I'm making a cold call. Oh my gosh, and I've never prayed so much as when I'm making a cold call. Like, please God, please let them be nice, please don't let them slam me, please let me get an answering machine, right? And why? Oh, y'all been there?
There are no excuses. It's invaluable, invaluable.
Personally, I've gone up against a goal a number of times and haven't quite gotten there, and that helped me a lot.
After today, you'll recognize fear, you'll recognize the excuses, and you won't let those bolts hold you back anymore.
Something really spoke to me in that, and I thought, if he can do that, I know I can do it.
And ask yourself, are you going to be powerless to it? Or are you going to be powerful? Because there's no person or no circumstance that can take that power from you. Are you going to be the victim or are you going to be victorious? Are you going to be conquered? Or are you going to conquer?
He was dynamic. There's nothing like Terry speaking to a crowd and motivating everybody.
If this were a Yelp review, I give it 5 stars.
If you want to have him give you a great speech, use him. He's great.
It was a very, very memorable evening. And when you're done with that, you're very proud to be part of an organization that Terry Fossum is part of.
Definitely wish I could have brought my dog.
Ah.
I wish I could have him.
He would have been tasty.
No!
I loved it. Very inspirational, very motivating, exciting.